I'm Maddie.
And I'm Nathan, and welcome to Why We Believe.
We are both university students who love Jesus.
So on this podcast, we'll be sharing our experiences, sharing words of wisdom, and we'll have a few friends helping us out along the way.
So join us along for the ride. It's going to be great. Let's get into it. Hello, and welcome to Why Believe. So today on the podcast, it's a bit of an introduction. It's an introduction to myself and Nathan, but also telling you guys our vision behind Why We Believe.
Brilliant, yeah. So I'm Nathan. I've just finished my first year at the University of Southampton studying geography.
Whoop whoop, we love colouring in those maps.
Yeah. I've been in halls this year. I've met some really great people. I've played badminton down at uni, also intramural football, which is a slightly lower level.
Yeah.
And I've got really stuck in with my Christian Union, which we'll come more into in a sec. And overall, I've just loved my year at university.
Awesome. And I'm Maddie, and I'm also a university student. And in September, actually, going into my third year as a sports scientist. Wow, that has gone quick. Going to be doing my dissertation soon. But you may wonder, what is sports science? Is that just kind of running around and then you get a degree? Nah, it's the biology, the chemistry, and the physics behind sport. But like Nathan, I've been really involved in my Christian Union over these 2 years, and I've loved every moment of university. So Nathan, people at home may be wondering, why is it that we started Why We Believe, and why did we start this podcast?
Yeah, so Maddie and I are both Christians, and we're both university students. Our faith has grown so much while being at uni. Me this last year, Maddie the last 2 years. And Maddie said to me a couple of weeks ago, well, why don't we share our experiences? Why don't we share words of encouragement and maybe bits of the Bible that have had an impact on us? And so that's what Why We Believe is. That's sort of an outlet that hopefully you'll find helpful.
Awesome. And this is not just for Christians or people who believe our beliefs. This is just for anyone. It's just a conversation between me and Nathan. It's just you guys listening along, hopefully in some comfy clothes and with a nice tea and coffee. But this podcast, we're not going to be doing it together. We're also going to be inviting some of our friends along just to hear their experiences, to be hearing their stories of how they found hope in Jesus and why they believe in him.
Yeah, so as well as the podcast, the other main thing on Why We Believe is we'll have a series of blog posts. Hopefully these will be coming out once a week or so, coming out on our website, and we'll be sharing our experiences. We'll be sharing, maybe looking at passages of the Bible that Maddie and I have got a really good insight into from our Christian Union or being part of our church. We'll be looking at questions of common objections to Christianity, and we'll just be sharing our experiences of being Christians and university students.
Awesome. And you may wonder, well, where do I find all these things? Well, the best place you can go is to our Instagram at whywebelieve_. Because here we're going to be having our links to our podcast, we're going to be having the links to our blogs on our website, and we're also going to be sharing shorter encouragements. So make sure that you check us out there.
Absolutely. And if you've got any questions or queries, any questions about Jesus, any feedback, please email us at whywebelieve2020@gmail.com.
So that's about all we got time for today. But please tune in next week where we're going to be having Nathan sharing his testimony on the podcast. He's going to be sharing how he found hope in Jesus and why he believes in him. So make sure you tune in then.
See you next week. So, thank you for listening to Why We Believe.
We will be back next week with another podcast. But in the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at whywebelieve_. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.